All right, this is day 2 in the hotel, and now I've learned a few things, so I have to update the last video. First of all, I figured out the light. So the light, I just didn't have the right light switch on, so it is very bright in here with these 2 lights on the side. And now my hotel room is a little bit more lived in, and I'm just going to take a quick look around. And here's the little desk that now has more light on it. I can read and work at it now. You can see my suitcases here. There wasn't enough hangers, so a bunch of clothes are just going to stay in there. The bed, sheets, I think I described before. It's not as clean as I would like. The cover has some like old stains on it. Fortunately, the sheets are okay. They're relatively clean. Again, remember this is a cheap room, 20,000 naira, which translates into about what was I going to say, about less than $20. So very good rate. Actually, it's about $13-14. Anyway, there's a painting on the wall here, and you could see they have not bothered to clean up some marks and stains in the wall. So it's pretty much like living in someone's well-lived apartment, well-used apartment. Let's see, what else can I show? Oh, so there's this coffee and Milo sitting here when I was waiting. This is a bag of sugar, and I have a funny story here, which is I got woken up at around 7:30 in the morning for room service that I didn't know was coming, and I had to pay 500 naira for it. It had some sort of fried puff thing, spicy, that was on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, kind of a porridge. I had never had this before, didn't know how to eat it. Turns out it was bland for a reason. I'm supposed to add that sugar and maybe cream to it and mix it up, and it becomes a supposedly quite delicious treat. So I will try again tomorrow morning, although I'm not really all that excited about the room service. And anyway, as I pointed out in the video, you can see some other signs of wear. This stain on the armchair is quite obvious, and it's again the mark of a cheap hotel. But like I said, this hotel room is actually quite comfortable, and for my needs it works out just fine. Here's the closet. Like I said, there are only 2 hangers. Oh, sorry, not the closet, but essentially like a closet. There were like 2 hangers, and so I just hung up the things that I wore yesterday and let them kind of air out a bit. And that is it for the tour of the room. And let's see, did I show you? Oh, right, and the AC is great. The thermostat isn't as accurate as I would like, so it does get too cold in here sometimes, but it's better than being warm, and it's actually good to have it available in such a cheap room. All right, let's take one quick look at the bathroom. I did remember to switch on the hot water in the morning, but the funny episode was that I could not for the life of me figure out how to use the shower for quite some time. So I started with the bucket, and I thought it was there for a reason, and finally figured out the various knobs here for turning on the overhead faucets. So once I figured that out, the shower went along much better. Here is the hot water container heater. This is the sink, and here's the bathroom. Again, funny story, I did not know what the heck this thing was, but when I saw it in a bathroom at the MTN office, it's the mobile office, I realized that this must be the thing that Europeans use to clean their petunias after doing the number 2. That's the window. Oh, and then the towel, I think I was mentioning before, it's a pretty thin, low quality towel. Again, what you would expect in such a cheap room, but it's serviceable and it works. And that be all. And there's a trash can. Oh, and then the lock in the door.